the clear blue of the western sky comes Sky King, brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner.
Reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the packaging means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.
Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies,
reach for Nabisco, Nabisco.
And now, Sky King.
Gosh, he sure flies low.
Yeah.
Sky, do you suppose he'd take me for a ride?
Oh, that could be dangerous. Besides, I don't want to get rid of my favorite niece, just the bugs in that alfalfa.
That stuff sure smells awful.
Now, the bugs don't like it either, Penny. But if we didn't spray our crop, they'd ruin it. I wonder who that could be. He shouldn't be using that road while we're spraying.
He must not have seen the warning sign.
We better stop him.
Go back!
Stop!
Hold it!
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Well, you sure did a job on that side of your car.
That was quick.
Well, if that's all that's wrong with you, you're plenty lucky. Let's get him up the house.
Oh, well, if you insist.
There you are, Hank. All shipshape again.
I'm beginning to think I never should have left the Navy.
Oh, you'll like it here in this valley if you stay a while.
When I wrecked that car, I wrecked any chance I had of staying.
Did you say your last name was Marshall?
Yeah. Maybe you knew my Uncle Russell. He died a month ago and left me his ranch.
You're Mr. Johnson's nephew.
Yeah.
I lost a good friend when your uncle died, Hank.
I was at sea when I heard about it. My last cruise. As soon as I got my discharge, I hurried down here to take over the ranch. I sure got a great welcome.
We're sorry about your car.
Oh, that was my own fault. But I no sooner got to the ranch and the sheriff showed up to take it away from me.
The sheriff?
Well, it seems that Uncle Russ owed $1,000 to a fellow named Ben Moulter. So, place is going to be auctioned today to pay him off. I was headed for town to sell my car and try to raise the money. I couldn't get 6 cents for it now.
That place is worth more than $1,000, Hank. You'll get what's left after Ben Moulter's been paid.
I don't want to sell it, Mr. King. Well, that ranch is, well, it's my home now. Funny thing, in the Navy, I ran into a lot of guys from farms and ranches, and they'd always wanted to go to sea. Me, I always wanted to live on a ranch. Like a buzzard's waiting to pick the bones.
I don't blame you for feeling that way, Hank, but they have a right to be here. That's business. Did you ask Ben Moulter for more time to raise that money?
He wouldn't even talk to me.
He'll talk to me.
Hi, Mitch. Guy, good to see you.
Good to see you, Ben.
Come on, start the auction.
How much time we got?
6 minutes, and she's got to go.
Ben, Hank here's had some tough luck. It happens to all of us.
A man's got to live with it.
Sure. But we could all use some help now and then. How about giving the boy another 30 days on that note?
Why should I? There's no room for sentiment when it comes to doing business.
You don't want the $1,000. You want to take this ranch.
I'm going to get it, too. What do you know about ranching anyway? You'll be happier when you get back to your rowboat, Sonny.
Why, if you weren't such an old man, I'd...
Why, I'm not...
No! Take it easy, Hank. This won't help. They're not trying to help me, are they? They wouldn't if they could.
Now, don't you judge everybody in this valley by Ben Mulder. Anybody who wants a chance as badly as you do deserves to get it. Ben, let's get down to cases. There's no guarantee you can outbid everybody here. I might try to buy this place myself.
All right. Since you're so set on helping the kid, I'll give him another 30 days. On one condition. If he doesn't pay up within 30 days, I take the ranch. Let him put it up as security.
Now, wait a minute. You know this place is worth more than...
It's a deal. Let him make it as tough as he likes.
All right, sonny boy. There's more to ranching than just talking. You've got yourself a bargain. And 30 days.
I got a good crop of alfalfa out there. With any kind of a break at all, I'll have it cut and sold inside a month. I'd work myself to a skeleton before I let him get this ranch.
You may have to. There's an awful lot of hard work ahead. You had that alfalfa sprayed yet?
Sprayed? I thought it just needed water.
Well, come on. We'll get that note fixed up, then we'll make arrangements to have that crop sprayed before the ape is seeded up. See you, Mitch.
You bet, Sky.
Wait a minute.
That's good timing. Looks like he just got here.
Hello, Mr. King.
Hi, Kidder.
Well, I guess that takes care of your place.
Good. Got another job for you. This is Hank Marshall. Maybe you saw him crack up this morning.
I didn't see him until I started another pass.
Just a scratch. I wondered if you could spray my alfalfa tomorrow.
The old Johnson place. Hank's uncle left it to him.
Well, you have to clear with Dennis. I just fly for him. He's not here now, but I'll see him in town tonight.
Suppose you phone me at the ranch tonight. Hank, you have dinner with us?
Well, you let me cook it.
What?
A destroyer crew got fat on my cooking for 3 years.
You got yourself a deal.
Okay.
Hello, Ben. I've known you a couple of years now. I think we can talk business if it pays you well.
Sure.
That was King and the Marshall kid, wasn't it? It looked like King's wagon.
Marshall wants me to spray his alfalfa tomorrow.
Okay, go ahead. And how'd you like to spray it for me tonight?
mighty easy to spill things on a destroyer. It rolls and pitches a lot. First time I opened a sack of spuds, I had them all over the galley. This way they come out slower.
Well, you don't have to worry about this ranch house rolling and pitching.
Yeah, just force a habit. I always open sacks this way.
Hank, wait. You're not cooking for that Navy crew. Just 3 of us, remember?
Oh, yeah. Gee, I've had so darn much on my mind. What with the ranch and that alfalfa and the spraying.
Oh, relax. Uncle Sky will help you.
He's the only decent person I've met in this valley.
Well, thanks a lot.
Oh, you, of course. Both of you have been real swell. But the rest, you can have them in 6 points.
You know, you don't really know them yet. There are a lot of fine people here.
Well, they're sure keeping it a good secret.
I'll set the table.
Well, that was a dinner fit for an admiral.
More Java?
Oh, I'm afraid you'd have to pour it over me. I'm full clear to the brim. Well, that must be Kenneth. Excuse me. Hello. Yes? Tomorrow morning? Fine. Well, just a minute. He wants to know if you'll supply the insecticide or do you want her to bring some?
Well, I can save some money there. I found some in a shed.
Oh, good. I know he'll supply his own. That's right. Sure, he can mix it. All right. Bye. Well, looks like you're off to a good start. And not a day too soon. If you had to wait any longer, you might lose that crop.
Hi, Hank. Hello, Sky.
How's it going?
Great. He hasn't sprayed this far yet, but it won't take much longer.
Hank! You say Kennard hasn't sprayed up here yet?
No. Something wrong?
Maybe too late to spray it. This alfalfa is dying.
Dying? What is it? Aphis? Spotted knight? Some kind of insect?
I'm not sure what it is. I'll take some into a farm chemist at Tucson. He can tell us what it is and what we can do about it, if anything.
Tucson, but that'll be too long.
Not by air. I can fly there and back by this afternoon. Your phone connected yet? Penny, I'll call you the minute I find out.
Okay.
What kind of a disease is it, Harley?
Well, Sky, you might call it aurorum humanum, to give it a scientific name. That's Latin for human error. Someone's made a mistake. This alfalfa's been exposed to weed killer.
Weed killer? Well, isn't there some antidote? Isn't there something that be sprayed on that alfalfa to keep it from dying? Nothing?
It's had quite a stiff dose. As soon as the poison gets to the roots, there'll be no more alfalfa. You'll never get another crop out of it either.
How many days would it take to get to the roots?
Oh, 3 or 4, maybe a little longer.
And if we cut that crop right away, we might save it.
Well, it's an idea, but it's a long chance. You'll have to work awfully fast.
Mind if I use your phone?
All right.
Long distance, please.
Hello?
Is this 59466?
Yes, it is.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, Penny.
Yes, Guy.
Hank is going to have to get that alfalfa cut as fast as he can. He'll need all the help you can round up. Send Steve and Jody over there with our mower.
Well, there's a meeting at the Farm Bureau on aphis control. Ought to be a lot of ranchers there. I'll drive Hank in.
Good. Tell him to get all the help he can get.
Right, Sky. See you later.
All right.
The meeting's over?
Well, if it isn't the Admiral himself. Did you come in to find out how to be a rancher?
He came in for help.
I have to get my alfalfa cut right away. Something's gone wrong with my crop. I hate to ask you, but I do need help.
If he doesn't get it cut, he'll lose it.
I can't blame him for trying to get somebody to do his work for him. But we have our own crops to worry about.
It's true. His alfalfa is dying.
It's not our fault he's not a rancher. He doesn't water it or take care of it. It's his hard luck.
I watered it. I've taken good care of it long as I've been there. That alfalfa was all right yesterday. Something hit it overnight. Well, come see for yourselves. You can do that much.
Don't waste your time, men. I told you you had no business on that ranch. Now maybe you'll believe it.
I'm playing it square with you. If it's my fault, you can have the place for a bus ticket to the San Diego Naval Base.
Okay. We'll have a look.
And you had this crop treated today?
That's right. I mixed a spray myself this morning.
You mixed it. Let's see what you used. Is it in the shed?
I use the right stuff. Look, Mac, I'm getting tired of you people acting like I'm a lunatic.
Come on, man, let's check it.
A real lovable bunch, aren't they? They don't believe a word I say. I sure wish Sky would get here.
I'll call the ranch house and see if they've had any word,
Okay.
There's your trouble, sailor boy. You killed your own crop.
I killed it?
You're crazy. These sacks are empty, aren't they? You know what was in them? Weed killer, sailor boy. That's what you mixed for a spray this morning.
I never saw these bags before. I used up 2 bags of insecticide that were in that.
You were up late last night?
Yes, but
Up early this morning?
I got plenty of sleep. I knew what I was doing.
You can't expect us to pay for your mistakes.
Wait a minute. I don't know how it happened. I didn't do it. It's like a nightmare. Maybe I was half asleep this morning.
You made a bargain. You said you would take a bus ticket for this place if we found it was your fault.
Hank! 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 Oh, here you are.
I guess I really fouled it up, Penny.
He mixed up weed killer instead of insecticide.
Oh, Hank, no.
I would have sworn I used insecticide. I don't even remember seeing that weed killer in the shed. Well, that finishes me.
But Sky, he's going to land on the road.
Are you going to keep your word?
You explain to Sky. I haven't the heart.
Come on, let's get into town.
Where is everybody? Didn't Hank get any help?
Oh, Sky, it's been awful. Come on, I want to show you something. But Hank said he didn't even remember seeing the weed killer before. Sky, Hank didn't open those bags.
What do you mean?
Last night, he showed me how he does it. He opened a great big bag by just cutting the corner. He learned it in the Navy.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Sky. I never would have believed I'd do such a stupid thing.
I don't believe you did. Have you turned the ranch over to Motor yet?
Headed back for the Navy. I guess I didn't belong on that ranch.
We think you do. We'll get that place back for you if we can prove he engineered the deal.
But, Sky, how could Moulter have sprayed it and put the bags there, too?
Well, he had to have help. Look, you two find the sheriff and have him meet me out at Dennis's.
At the crop spraying place?
That poison was sprayed on. Maybe I'll get an answer out there.
Say, how about a little bonus for taking those weed killer bags over there after you phoned? Hi, Mr. King. Say, who do I collect from on that Marshall job? You or him?
Maybe neither one of us. Before you sprayed it with insecticide today, somebody hit that alfalfa with weed killer.
No. Well, you don't think it was me? You got on nerve, King, accuse me of something like that. You won't find any weed killer bags there. I haven't sprayed any of that stuff in weeks.
Can you prove where you were last night?
Can you prove where I was?
Hank Marshall did mix insecticide for you, out of these bags.
We gotta get out of here fast.
He'll pin you to the wall.
He doesn't know who's slugged him. With you gone, it'll be his word against mine about the ranch. Come on, I'll drive you to the station. Let's go. What happened?
Somebody gave me the world's biggest headache when I was questioning Kennard. Did you see anybody on the road?
Yeah, Ben Moulter. He was moving pretty fast.
Anybody with him?
Yes, there was someone. It was Kennard.
So it was Moulter that hired Kennard. That's what I thought. Mitch, take your car. I'll try to spot him with Dennis's plane.
Now set up a roadblock.
Dennis's plane. He must be King. What's he gonna do?
Looks like you're working mighty hard.
You bet I am.
You know something? Moulter and Kennard would gladly trade places with you.
Oh, I'll bet they would. From what the sheriff said, they'll be in jail a long time.
Say, aren't you the fellow that said your neighbors wouldn't give you a hand even if they had the chance? All they needed was a reason.
I sure had them figured wrong.
If you look for the worst in people, you're liable to find it, whether it's there or not.
As soon as they found out the truth, they came running to help. Now I do the same for them.
Sure. You're going to like it here.
Sure, I will.
Tune in again next week. Remember, reach for Nabisco. Partner! Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.